Welcome to CCTV America. I'm Elaine Reyes. It's 9 o'clock Saturday night here in Washington, already 9 Sunday morning in Beijing. Thank you for joining us. Our top story tonight, both the defense and prosecution have presented their cases in the trial of a U.S. Army sergeant accused of mistreating a Chinese American soldier. The hazing was so intense that the soldier took his own life. CCTV's Jessica Stone joins us now live from Fort Bragg in North Carolina with the latest. Jessica.
And Elaine, new testimony at this trial shows us that if Danny Chen could have waited just 2 more days, he would have been transferred off that base. It was all going to end. After 6 weeks in Afghanistan, it was well known that Private Danny Chen was having trouble. Soldiers heard the 19-year-old being called racial slurs. His superiors knew him for forgetting equipment and water and falling asleep on guard duty. At the Fort Bragg courthouse Saturday, one of his sergeants said he would have been the weakest link. His company commander, Captain Sean Allred, said he was not able to serve in any of the positions that he would be assigned to. Allred had made arrangements, he said, to move Chen off base either October 4th or 5th, 2011. But Private Danny Chen killed himself October 3rd. Sergeant Adam Holcombe is on trial for negligent homicide, reckless endangerment, assault, and hazing in Danny's death. Soldiers have testified they heard him call Danny ethnic nicknames which he did not like, and on one occasion drag him out of his bed across rocks after he left a water heater on. Staff Sergeant Derek Fox testified that dragging someone would never be appropriate corrective training, in my opinion. Holcomb's attorneys say Danny's death was caused not by hazing and abuse, but by conflict with his family, which began when he joined the military. Captain Allred told the jury he never had any inclination Danny was being racially hazed or had previous problems. If I had known, he said, that Private Chen had any issues, any problems, he wouldn't have been there. And Elaine, 3 of the charges related to racially hazing both Danny Chen and another soldier have now been dropped. That means the maximum sentence for Sergeant Adam Holcombe now stands at 13.5 years.
So, Jessica, since this is a military court and not a civilian one, what happens once there is a verdict?
Well, there's actually a whole separate sentencing mini-trial, if you will. The same jury that reaches a verdict, and we hope that that will be in the coming days, Monday or Tuesday, will then listen to new witnesses or existing witnesses based on what the sentence should be, essentially whether it should be harsher or weaker based on that 13.5 maximum sentence that he could receive. So we do stand to have a couple of more extra days potentially as this jury reconsiders sentencing once it's reached a verdict.
Okay, Jessica Stone reporting live from Fort Bragg in the U.S. state of North Carolina.